Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the Phantom Digital FX Limited H2 FY25 earnings conference call, hosted by AKMIL Strategic Advisors. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Sahil Patil from AKMIL Strategic Advisors. Thank you, and over to you, Mr. Sahil.
Good morning, and thank you. On behalf of AKMIL Strategic Advisors, I welcome you all to the conference call of Phantom Digital FX Limited. From the management side, we have with us Mr. S. Vijay Alputtaraj, Chairman, Managing Director, and CEO. Mr. S. Binu Joshi, Director and COO. Mr. S. Anantaraman, Vice President, Finance. Now I hand over the call to Mr. S. Vijay. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Sahil. Good morning, everyone. So let me start my introduction. So I'm Vijay Alputtaraj, Managing Director and Founder. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I extend a warm welcome to each of you to the FY25 earnings conference call for Phantom Digital FX Limited. Thank you all for joining us today. It's a pleasure to welcome our investors, analysts, and stakeholders to this conference call. I'm Vijay Alputtaraj, Managing Director and Chairman of Phantom, and I am joined by members of our leadership team. We are here today to walk you through our recent performance, strategic developments, and our outlook going forward. It's a true pleasure to have you with us as we gather to highlight the significant accomplishments and strategic advancements that have defined our journey this past fiscal year. Phantom Digital FX Limited, founded in 2011, is a leading provider of visual effects or VFX services for commercials, feature films, and web series. With over 10 years of industry experience, we offer secure and advanced solutions, and we are proud to be backed by our TPN certificate. Our main operations are strategically located in Chennai, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and we have global marketing teams in USA, Canada, Dubai, and UK, and an office working studio in San Francisco as well. This wide network, along with our fully owned subsidiaries in China and Bangalore, supports a dedicated team of over 600 highly skilled professionals. We are proud to work with clients like Disney and Netflix, consistently creating amazing visual experience by blending computer-generated imagery and live action. Now let's delve into the highlights of FY25. Fiscal year 2025 has truly been a period of significant strategic advancement and exceptional performance for Phantom FX. I'm genuinely delighted to share more about these results with you today. These results clearly show the strong dedication to our entire team, along with the deep trust of our valued clients, continue to place in us. While we continue to strengthen our global footprint and operational capabilities, expanding our reach and enhancing our service offerings, this past year saw a strategic incorporation of our wholly owned subsidiary in China, Hangzhou Hongtong Digital Technology Co. Limited, a move that reinforces our position as a key player in the global VFX industry and enhances our ability to serve the rapidly expanding Chinese VFX market as well. This new hub is already enabling deeper market penetration and enhanced service offerings for regional and international clients within this significant 4 billion APAC market. In parallel with these initiatives, we also proudly established Spectreforce Private Limited in Bangalore, India. This strategic expansion allows us to fully leverage Bangaluru's thriving film industry and its abundant talent pool. Crucially, in addition to our core VFX services, Spectreforce has enabled us to introduce the digital intermediate, otherwise called as color grading, a valuable new offering that opens up exciting opportunities for our business. We are delighted to report that Spectreforce has already made a significant contribution, undertaking work on nearly all the notable domestic blockbusters. Our commitment to excellence drives our continuous efforts to attract world-class talent. We are truly proud to have recently welcomed several distinguished professionals to our US office, significantly enhancing our leadership and creative teams. This includes Mr. Ian Trainer, our new Executive Vice President, located in Los Angeles, who brings nearly 2 decades of deep expertise in VFX, corporate strategy, and leadership. We're also thrilled to introduce Ms. Christina Weiss, He's also located in Los Angeles as our Vice President of Business Development, a seasoned executive with extensive experience in feature film development and VFX. Joining her is Mr. Hayden White, based out of Los Angeles again, our new executive producer, who has led global creative teams on major Hollywood projects, and Mark Reis, a skilled VFX supervisor known for his expertise in AI and compositing. Additionally, we brought on board a global director of marketing and communications as well, who brings strong strategic insight and storytelling expertise from diverse industries. Together, these individuals and our other veteran VFX supervisors strengthen our capabilities across business development and creative leadership. As many of you know, a true landmark moment for Phantom FX in fiscal year 2025 was the strategic acquisition of Tippett Studio. The Chapter 11 restructuring proceedings in the US for this acquisition received final court approval on March 26, 2025. This means Tippett's financials and revenues will be fully consolidated into our books the coming current year, that is FY25 FY26. It's important to note that Tippett Studio generated $7 million in revenue in last year already, reinforcing their significant strategic value to our group. This acquisition marks a major step forward for Phantom FX. With Tippett, we have brought in a beacon of creativity, a studio known for its incredible mark on film history, with pioneering work in iconic movies like Jurassic Park and Star Wars. This move doesn't just add a well-known brand to our company, it also gives us access to a rich source of expertise, great talent, and a long history of excellent work. Looking ahead, Tippett Studio projects revenue of $12 million to $15 million in the current year. With the added support of Phantom FX resources and brand value, the synergy is poised to significantly increase our overall revenues. Furthermore, this growth will enable us to expand our workforce by an impressive 250 to 300 employees across key regions, including India, the US, China, and Canada. Whereas in the past financial year, Phantom FX played a pivotal role in numerous international and domestic productions, delivering thousands of VFX shots. This year, some of the notable projects from Phantom FX, including those with Tippett Studio, include major international titles like Tension 2, Creation of Gods, and Marvel's Ironheart series. In India, we contributed to major blockbusters such as Pushpa 2, IC-814, Kalki, Tandel, Devara. Among others, from Spectre Post, we worked on films like Amaran, Good Bad Ugly, Sikandar, and Game Changer, and many other blockbusters. Our combination of in-house tools and software, along with the strong efficiency of our technical team, was essential in bringing these ambitious projects to life within remarkably short timelines throughout the year. Now, let's turn to our financial performance for fiscal year 2025. This year, we have achieved strong outcomes, especially considering the various industry challenges we faced. Despite temporary disruptions caused by the actors' strike, the continuous ripple effects from the writers' strikes, and the resulting industry-wide production halts last year, we navigated these hurdles adeptly. Our strategic communication within both the Indian and international markets has been pivotal in achieving these exceptional results. Looking at the numbers, our total income surged by 14.36% year-on-year, reaching a revenue of 102.16 crores. Our overall income, inclusive of other income, reached 104.37 crores. It is a significant increase from 90.43 crores in FY23-24. Our EBITDA increased by 2% year-on-year to 39.69 crores, translating to a healthy EBITDA margin of 38% furthermore. Our net profit was maintained at 20.20 crores with a net profit margin of 19.36%. Our earnings per share for this year, 14.88. For context, in FY24, the company maintained its momentum with a total income of 90.43 crores. EBITDA standing at 39.2 crores, net profit at 24.11 crores, and EPS at 26.90. These financial highlights underscore the company's resilience and effective operational strategies in navigating through a dynamic business environment, positioning it for sustained growth. Moving on to our operational highlights, in the first half of fiscal year 24-25, we had outstanding receivables of 60.09 crores at H1 closing. During this period, specifically from October 24 to May 2025, we successfully collected 38.77 crores, that is 58% from that balance, leaving us with approximately 32 crores remaining. For the second half of FY24-25, we had receivables of 26 crores. Against this, we have already collected 22 crores, with a balance of just 4 crores remaining. As of today, our total outstanding receivables from 24 to 25, FY24 to 25, stand at 36 crores. These are expected to be collected in Q2, with a potential spillover into Q3 of the current fiscal year. Going forward, our aim is to collect invoices within 90 days of billing as the industry is getting better. Now turning to our project pipeline, we are entering this new fiscal year with a very strong order book. As of now, we have 72 crores in confirmed orders, split between 38 crores domestically and 34 crores internationally. Beyond this, we have a healthy pipeline of potential projects valued between 270 to 312 crores, with 60% of this coming from international opportunities and 40% domestically. We've already shared this positive outlook with NSE, and it positions us well to capitalize on upcoming opportunities. Looking ahead, we anticipate a 30% growth over our FY 2025 performance for Phantom FX standalone operations, with the imminent consolidation of Tippett Studio, which we expect to contribute up to 70 crores. Our combined operations project a significant 100% increase in overall revenue, potentially taking us close to 200 crores. Now, as we look ahead to Phantom FX future prospects, we are committed to our vision of becoming a comprehensive media group offering a wide range of services, and we are working toward this objective. In summary, the strategic initiatives of the past year, including our expanded international presence, strengthened client relationship, and the successful integration of key acquisitions like Tippett Studio and new services such as DI color grading, have decisively positioned Phantom FX for our accelerated growth. The solid order book, a resilient team, and the forward-looking strategy, we are confident in our ability to continue shaping the future of visual storytelling and delivering world-class VFX to audiences around the globe. Thank you. We now welcome your questions.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Shikhar Mandra from Vivo Commercial Limited. Please go ahead.
Hi. So for the 85 crore receivables we have on books, can you give me a breakup? How much of it is less than 6 months and how much is more than 6 months?
Hi, good morning. I have 85 crores, which I have a split of 43 crores, which is unbilled, yet to invoice. Okay. In that, 42 crores we have an outstanding, and from there we have around 28 crores more than 6 months we are holding a receivable value.
I'm sorry, I didn't get it. So if they are unbilled, yet to invoice, so they have not flown through the P&L. We have not booked a sale on this?
We booked the revenue. It is consolidated as in a revenue, but it is not it is a part of data, but it is yet to invoice.
Okay. So that is 43 crores. Okay. And the rest, 42 crores, what is the split between more than 6 months and less than 6 months?
28 crores is the more than 6 months, which we are planning to collect in Q1 and Q2, and the balance is less than 180 days.
Okay. Okay. And for this 43 crores, why are they still unbilled? I mean, why have we not invoiced, and when did we execute these works?
These are all executed as a milestone we have completed, and we considered the cost in the financial year, and we considered as an unbilled, and which is invoiced in the Q1 as well. So these are all which is under the approval where we have completed the work, and it is under the quality approval as of March, and which we have got the approvals, and we built it in April itself.
Okay, so we built it in April. So in this Q1, we will be reflecting all this 43 crore entire revenue will go in the P&L.
Not the entire, basically 23 crores is billed already. So we are expecting and following with our clients, which will spill over, some of them will into Q2 as well. So minimum of 20 crores only balance is there. So that
Okay.
might be built in Q1 or might be go to Q2 upon the approvals.
Basically, all these are milestones that we need to achieve. So,
Okay.
it is just like how you build a house. So, if you are building a basement, that is one milestone achieved, and the first floor is second milestone achieved. So we have certain milestones in our, working style. So if we have to achieve that milestone, then we can raise the invoice. So probably most of the shows that we are working on are close to the milestones. So that cannot be billed it for some reason. So these are all, accounted in that way.
Okay. Okay. And when do we expect the cash payments from these to flow in? Okay. So in H1, we'll be collecting these payments basically.
Yes.
Yes. Got it. And for the 200 crores, how much are we expecting in H1 versus H2 for this year? So the 200 crore revenue which you are targeting, what will be the split between H1 and H2? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will get back. We will get back on that. I don't have that information right now with me. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. And these project wins of 72 crores will entirely be realized in this year itself?
Can you come back again on the question?
The project wins of 72 crores, which we have mentioned in the press release, will they be entirely realized in this year itself?
Yes. In the FY25 FY26, we'll be realizing the entire 72 crores.
Got it. And for the last FY25, how much of the revenues was from Tibet and how much was from the Phantom standalone?
We didn't consolidate Tibet's revenue last year because we got the court order by March 27th only. So we didn't get enough time to get PEMA approval for sending in the money and consolidating the results. So we are doing it this coming year. The consolidation will happen the coming year. But as of Tibet, last year they have done around 7 million as revenue, which is not consolidated, unfortunately, because the court proceedings took a lot of time than expected.
Okay. Got it.
So
and
the results announced were entirely standalone of Phantom and Spectrum Post, the group companies.
Okay. Got it. And how much are we targeting this year for FY26 from the China operations?
The expected revenue you are asking?
Yeah.
We are expecting around 5 to 8 million from China alone as revenue this year. In which we have already bagged in around 1.2 million already from China.
Okay. Got it. All right. Thank you. I'll join the queue back for further questions.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Arnab Bhattacharya, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hi, Peter. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I had a small query regarding that audited financial report you posted. So over here, there is something of there's a section emphasis of matter where it mentions that a payment of around 14 crores made to two overseas parties. Can you explain this line item further for me? I do not understand this line item.
Okay. The 14 crores which we paid to the international parties, where we have not received the cost of it, and we have not yet billed, because since we have outsourced a few jobs there, and inside floor also we are doing some of them. So we have not achieved to that extent. So that revenue is not recognized. The cost and the revenue is not recognized, which will be recognized in FY25 FY26. So that's the reason the note has been put on.
And so this is an outflow, right? So if you're giving contracts, this is an outsourced job. Okay.
Yeah.
And can you briefly tell us about what is currently happening in the VFX business, like your bet on China. Can you explain how the geography functions, whether it's in line, and if the business over there is as transparent as it is in the US? And, like you think of China as a strategic position, and I think you are very positive about it even in your presentations. Can you speak more about it?
Yeah. I will give you an insight on that. So the last 1.5 years have been really challenging for everyone across the globe. There has been many companies who have severely hit by all these repercussions of actor strike and the writer strike. But fortunately, Phantom had its foothold on both domestic and international. And not just, we were not completely there relying on the Hollywood market. So we were able to successfully overcome the challenges, whatever happened in the past. And this year, again, even though the writer strike got over by last August, the percussions were there. So now, the people are coming out of it, and the production houses are, quickly getting into new productions, which were all pending long back. And so there are so many bids and so many projects coming in, and we have a very great visibility. In fact, in the last 3-4 months, we have got a number of bids for projects to be done. So this itself is a very good, example that the industry is coming back. So as far as the movie making business and the content making business, we are seeing a very good growth compared to the last year. So it is going to be, this year is going to be very good. As we see, as a standalone company, we are getting to bid on a lot of projects, and, the same is being discussed across the globe also. And I've been to a lot of international conferences where I meet a lot of potential, similar business vendors also. So everybody are mostly busy or bidding on interesting projects. The industry is getting better, and that's where we are trying to sail across the globe with more global expansions. Especially on China, we have a very high potential. We are expecting a very good business. Maybe it can open a potential business up to 20 to 30 million. Also, we are successfully negotiating with a lot of major production houses in China, including Alibaba and everyone. So it's very, very potential. The coming year is going to be very prospective and bright, is what I would say. And the Chinese government is also very much supportive in case of Phantom. They have offered us free space. They have offered us free housings, so that we are continuously involved in the Chinese business as well. So it's very prospective in China, and we are also looking at the European business as well. And always, Phantom has diversified our business platform so that we are not completely relying on one country or one production, hub. So we are actually concentrating more on Middle East and Australian production houses also. So this year is going to be very bright, is what I could say.
Thank you, Vijay. Wish you guys all the very best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Before we take the next question, I would like to remind participants that you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Agastya Dave from CAO Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Sir, I have one request. If you guys can start doing quarterly updates now, because we are most likely in an inflection point for the entire industry and also for the company, it would be very helpful for us to get more regular updates from you. It's a small request, sir. If you can consider it, it would be great. Sir, my question was on the Chinese acquisition. So when is the date of consolidation? When do we start consolidating this entity?
The Chinese entity you are asking, right? It's already a subsidiary.
Right, sir.
Right? It's a wholly owned subsidiary. It's already consolidated. This year only we have started business. So
what was the date, sir? When did we start it?
It's the 13th of March 2025 we registered incorporated, but there was no much revenue as such there. So it is started from the April only effective. So you can see the revenue.
Were there any startup costs also included in the P&L this time around?
No.
no significant startup cost, right? So
No.
basically, this is a fresh year for us from day one.
Yeah. From the day one, it will be starting from April effective.
Great. Sir, you mentioned that a lot of new projects are coming in. So what kind of pricing are we seeing as of now? Is it matching the previous peak pricing that was prevalent in the industry?
Can you come again with the question, please?
So the new projects which are coming up or which you are bidding, how is the pricing environment? Is everyone compromising on pricing just to fill up their order box? Or these projects that you will be now executing, they will have those old margins right from the go?
Okay. So it's definitely better than the last year because the last 1.5 years have been very bad and there is so much of competition and we have to compromise a lot in the profit margins as well. But this year it's getting better, as I said. We are looking at a couple of projects which we were able to even achieve more than 25% of profit, 25 to 30% also. So it's getting better as we speak. And there are, when it comes to major film productions, they don't look at small petty, institutions or small boutique studios to award their work. They will trust on very well established organizations with a great track record like Phantom. Because we have been in the creative industry right from the very beginning of the inception of the company. So, they don't just award anyone those projects. They are completely, they do their due diligence. They come out and check our background, check our financial health and the, headcount and everything and the infrastructure and the kind of security that we have. They do their own audit. So based on that only they will award the project. So it is not for everyone to bid on those projects, but of course, we are right now having competitions, but it is in a very healthy way. Going forward, we are looking at improvement in the profit margins as well.
So, sir, can we consider, so if we look back pre-2024 or the 23 and the good period of 24, you used to be around 40% EBITDA margins, and sometimes even surpassing that. So what kind of margin should we consider for this 200 crore number that we are expecting this year?
We are expecting around 38 to 45 EBITDA.
Okay. And the Chinese operations will be break-even, sir, in the first year itself, or will you have any drag on the overall profitability because of China in the initial?
It is definitely going to be profitable. The reason is we are going to keep our workforce very small there, and most of the execution will be handled by the Indian division only. So we are looking at a very profitable margin, and we are also using Tippet's name to pitch on projects as well. So through Tippet also we will be handling some projects. So we are definitely looking at a very profitable margins here.
Great. So one last question on the investment side, both on the P&L side. So if you are hiring more people, you mentioned a list of the number of people who have joined you. And also in terms of any investments you will do in fixed assets, what is the outlook for the next couple of years? Do you need to invest in certain capabilities further from here?
Of course, definitely there will be investments in the coming years because, since we are expanding across the globe, we will be needing high-end servers to be installed and infrastructure to be done. So that is definitely there. I don't have the definite number right now with me, but I can get back to you on that if you want.
Please do, sir. That would be at least the scale and magnitude of the investments. That would be something of interest. Sir, kindly do consider the quarterly updates, sir. That would be very helpful.
Of course, we'll do.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And I hope we see more pickup in business, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Anil Kumar Sharma, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. My question you have already answered. My question was that how margins are regarding margins that you have already mentioned. So my next question is, can we expect any dividend this year?
We are actually working on that. We'll get back to you on that.
Okay. Best wishes for your nation.
Thank you. The
Thank
next
you.
question is from the line of Mahesh, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello, Vijay. I hope you're doing well.
Hi, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So, Vijay, my first question is, so the Tibet, I heard about the order and everything. So the revenues for the last year and the upcoming year, so that will be consolidated on the balance sheet and the financial statements, right? Like from this year?
This year. Last year we cannot consolidate because the financial year is over already. The coming year, 25, 26 will be consolidated.
Done. Perfect. And about the Tibet thing, so last year you told that the $7 million revenue has been realized, but it is yet to be, added to the financial statement. So can you tell me the PAT percentage on that $7 million revenue?
22%.
Acha. So you actually in the H1 earnings call, we had a PAT percentage of 18% and you gave a guidance of 35% and we were expecting the 30 crore order from Tibet to be executed and that increasing the PAT percentage to 35% guidance that you gave. So this 22% also, if you add, it won't get us anywhere above 20%. So there's almost a 15% gap. So can you shed some light on that?
No, we were expecting actually, see, these orders are like mostly handled by Tibet itself. So, if we would have got, India outsourced, we would have achieved those margins as well. But unfortunately, the consolidation was not possible due to the court order delay. And they were, because it's still a different company from Phantom, they were not able to, show their government also that they are outsourcing into their own company. So they have their own restrictions when it comes to the Canadian market, that they have to withhold some, work to avail certain tax benefits. So they were not able to do that because this consolidation didn't happen. So that was one factor. But otherwise, we were actually on track and there were certain things that we were expecting to happen that also got delayed.
Okay, so it is just because of the court order, you were not able to go ahead.
Yeah, that was an unexpected delay. We were not able to rush their government's process. Everybody took their sweet time and a lot of holidays came in and, there are so many unexpected delays actually. We didn't expect that to happen. Otherwise, this number should have been consolidated with
right, so the whole 30 crores, not even a single rupee was executed here in India.
No, it is not like that. We have done it. But there are certain norms that we were not able to, comply because it is not yet, completely taken over by Phantom. That's it.
Done. Okay. And another thing, so I can see that a board had passed for QIP and convertible warrants. Convertible warrants, if I'm not wrong, was passed for 60 crores and you've raised almost 10 crores of convertible warrants already, out of which 2.5 crores has been received by the company. And the QIP was for almost 80 crores, if I'm not wrong, which was rejected by the NSE. So what was the reason for the QIP and for the convertible warrants? Because even proceeds from this thing, IPO has not been completely utilized yet. And before that, you're raising convertible warrants in QIP, and that to almost 100 crores, which you passed with the board. I know you won't be raising the whole 140 crores, but a part of it. But what is it for, and why are you raising it even before the IPO proceeds have been completely used? Can you please tell me something about that?
Actually, we, as you said, we were not in a very, we are not very keen to raise the full numbers that what we asked for. But, we have just opened up the QIP and warrant. And, we have, we are actually planning for more expansions, in the near future. So we wanted to be ready with our investment capabilities. Especially on the Chinese and the European market. We are in Europe, we are working on something which I cannot reveal right now. I will let you all know when it, comes to the right time. So, we wanted to be ready with, funds so that, it doesn't affect our future endeavors. We are also looking at investment in Middle East also.
Okay. So you're not planning to raise the whole 140 crores. So the thing
No.
I don't understand is you've been saying like people have already asked questions about the trade receivables. I'm sorry that I'm going back and forth about it. But one thing I don't understand, you are saying that you've collected. Like even in H1 you said the 10 crores has already been collected but not reflected in the financial statement. But here in the free cash flow, I don't see anything coming inside the company. I see company, running on borrowed money. And at the same time, you are trying to raise money also. So technically, the company is not making any free cash flow, and you're like relying on borrowed money and raised money. So I don't think it's a good way for you to expand. Like obviously, you know better, but still, this is my consideration. So what do you think on that?
See, it's not the collection what we have not collected yet as such. It is collected, and we have been utilizing that for our working capital. And if you see, maximum collections we have done, as Vijay have noted earlier itself, right? So we are trying. There is no free cash as such right now, but in future, what we are expecting is going to flow maximum, because we have considered our revenues maximum to that extent. That will be built and we will be collecting it. Plus the QIP what we are working on, that will be on the trenches basis only upon the requirement. It's not on the money we are utilizing for our process. It's on the investment perspectives only we have planned it, and whenever this requirement comes on, we will be taking in the trench basis. That's the actual plan of it.
Wait, so what you're saying is the money is coming into the company, but you're at the same time using it for working capital.
Yeah. It's not that. It's not that. The money is coming in and for the investment purpose only. Whenever the requirement is there, we will release it on the trench basis.
No, I'm not talking about the QIP. I'm talking about the money collected from the receivables, because in the cash flow statement, I'm not seeing any money flow at all from operating activities. That is why.
Okay. Can we get back to you on this?
Yeah, okay. I'll join back the line. And yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. A reminder to all the participants that you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Rahul from Crown Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can.
Yes. Hi to the good morning management. So firstly, this Tippett Studio, it's a wholly owned subsidiary, right?
No, not yet. By March 27th only we got the court order clearance which allows us to take over. And we are only going to own 80% of Tippett.
80%.
Yeah.
Okay, and so when you said it did $7 million last year, I think you also mentioned it projects $12 to $15 million in FY26?
In the coming year, yes.
In the coming year. So 80% of that we'll see on our P&L, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you also mentioned that the standalone business, you expect it to grow at 30%. So I think you clocked 99 or 100 crores in FY25, if I'm not wrong. So 130 crores you expect it to be in FY26. Am I right?
Yes.
So let's say 12 million, so that's like another 100 crores from this Tippett Studio, 130 crores. So is your 200 crores guidance a bit conservative side? I'm not able to add up, because you also said China business will also add another $5 to $8 million. So can you just explain?
Yeah, conservatively 200. Yes, 200 conservatively.
But based on the figures you mentioned, you definitely will be able to cross.
Definitely will be able to. Yes, we are. But we wanted to be on the conservative side always. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that was my confusion. Okay, and you mentioned EBITDA margins expect 38 to 45%, correct?
Yeah, it is expected. Yes.
Right. Okay, perfect. Thank you for explaining. All the best to you.
Thank you. Thank you. The next follow-up question is from the line of Shikhar Mandra from Vivo Commercial Limited. Please go ahead.
Yeah, just wanted to understand what was the PAT margins for Tippett this year?
22%.
22%. Okay. So they are in line with the Phantom standalone operations, or they are, and going ahead, do you see similar kind of margins?
Of course, it will increase because, the coming year we will be enforcing more of the Indian workforce into tippers pipeline. So, we are pitching on more projects based on the Indian workforce as well. So the profit margin is expected to grow. Okay. And so now, as on date, Tippet is fully consolidated in our company? Yet to be done, because the proceedings came later, and so we are right now waiting for the FEMA approvals and everything. So it's happening. So how much time? So what is the procedure ahead, like, except from the FEMA? What is the FEMA approval exactly? And after that, what is the other formalities which will be pending?
It's basically the ODI investment. We need to take an approval from the RBI for the investment in the foreign country. Once that is done, so on that day we can do the consolidations from that date. So that's a policy we are following it. And we'll be completing in this H1 itself. So most probably you can see the numbers in H1 and the current financial year itself on our total.
Okay. Okay, got it. And so the transfer, the money which has been for the acquisition, that has already been paid, right?
No. We were waiting for the approval from the court, and it is under the approval of RBI. Upon the approval only, we will be transferring the funds.
And how much is that fund amount which needs to be transferred?
It's $3 million.
$3 million. So, the follow-up question on this, I have, a company doing 22% PAT margins, which we are expecting $12 million. And how did we manage it to get it for just $3 million? This happened during the downtime. So all the term sheets and everything signed 1 year back. So that time, it was they were in a bit a tight position, so they had to go up. And the founders are all a bit older, and they wanted a good management to take over. And I'm in very good rapport with them. So they want us to run the company in the future, and they want to retire in the future, in another 5 years or so. So that's one reason.
And adding to that, during this 15 million of this, what we have projected for this year for Tippet, so that they need the phantom support and phantom resource support to be engaged, because every project we supposed to show our resource availability regarding each and every project. So the small team, they can't do that. So definitely they need a support to achieve these numbers or more than these numbers. If they want to achieve, they definitely need to show the resource availability from Phantom, and Phantom also giving a good support to the client end as well regarding this resource and the technical ability what we have. So regarding both together, we can do that numbers. That's all.
Yeah, what he's trying to say is, Tippet cannot do without Phantom support is what exactly it means, because, our execution power and the manpower is highly required when it comes to achieving that kind of numbers. Got it. So now one basic question I have. So we are, planning to double our revenues, more than double our revenues this year. But if you see our cash flows, this has been covered in the call previously. Other participants were also asking, have still not turned positive. Even this year, if you see our operating cash flows are like 20 crore negative. We are just basically till now we are doing business basically on borrowed money. Either it is from the issue of equity shares or borrowings. And so, where do you, first of all, for this, for this year, for this 100 to 200 crore jump, how much money do you think you have to raise just for these business operations? Secondly, if you can answer this question, then I can, follow with my other questions.
Yeah, let me add one more point. So these receivables, whatever we are seeing, as Vijay rightly mentioned, due to the previous year's strikes, and we are supposed to give some leverage to the clients who are our regular clients. So that's what the outstanding has been gone a bit high, and the receivables got slower for the collections. And now the market has been revived. Based on that, the existing clients as well as the new clients are coming, following us, and we are in a good pipeline where we have a strong point to collect the outstandings in between 90 days, first of all, and the existing receivables also falling in the right time, and we got the confirmation. So regarding that one, there is we didn't see any tough time this year, first of all, because we are overwhelming with the bidding process, and now we are choosing the right input from the clients where we are doing much profit out of this. And even the existing years, what we have left out with the receivables, that also we got the confirmation. These are two things that I want to insist now. And apart from this, what we are saying regarding this 200 crores, what I mentioned for this year to be achieved. This is the resource what we have right now in hand. We are capable to do. Maybe like 15-20%, we might require a resource support outside to achieve these numbers probably. But what we are planning based on our resource availability and the inflows, what we are planning, that is completely fine. But when we say 200, it is not only for this year. We are planning something with the new clients. So when we say the projects, it's always like to be 2 to 3 years of control with the productions. If we are missing out some projects this year, we might be reaching that client after 2 to 3 years. Maybe this all, we are talking about top 10 production in the Hollywoods. So we should be always ready with the future for 25, 26 and 26, 27 as well as 27, 28. We are supposed to be equally ready with the clients for the inputs as well as the projects. So we might be, as Vijay well said, we need to be well prepared for the future projects as well as the technical involvement. We have to be ready. So that was the thing we are planning for the QAP fundraising or any other borrowings. I just giving phone over to Mr. Anand.
And also, in the H1, we are expecting the positive since we are collecting the old data, and that will be realized in the H1. So we will be seeing the positive cash flow in 25-26 in H1. And also, it is topping up the revenue of unbilled, which we are going to collect by going forward in the H1 itself. So that also will give the positive scenario in H1. And by going forward, we will have a better operating profits will be there in the cash flow.
Okay, got it. Secondly, you talked about the Europe and Delhi acquisition. So again, the same question. So, we are coming out of a crisis situation. So don't you think we are doing too many things too soon? Because 140 crores we are raising and competitions in Middle East, in Europe, it's too big for a company of our size. And till now, the cash flow from operations are yet to become positive. This year, we are anticipating them to, break even or become positive. So don't you think we are doing too many things too soon?
No. See, the numbers that we have given is the maximum, 140 crores is not what we are raising immediately. We have just got approval for that, but, we will be ready if there is a need only. So even for Middle East, we are looking at a very, very small investment, which is not even, that big. So we are having a few, very good potential and clientele who are willing to award us work, but they want our presence there. So these kind of clients we cannot forego because, in future we need such relationships to be built to expand our presence in all these areas. So that is the reason we are right now, working on all these new projects. But, any big investments, we will think twice or thrice before doing it. So, all the numbers that we have got approval for the QIP and the warrant is just on the safer side. We are not going to raise the money immediately for everything.
Okay. And apart from the Tibet acquisition, which $3 million of outflow which is to be incurred, what are the cash flows on investing activities which we will incur this year? Like, for example, something in tangible assets or capital work in progress, which we are expecting for this year, basically the CapEx for this year.
Can you come back again? Actually, your voice got breaking. Can you come back again?
So, apart from the money which is to be paid for the Tibet acquisition, what are the cash flows from investing or outflows we are expecting this year, whether it is in intangible assets or work in progress, capital work in progress?
Basically, what we are seeing is on the capex part, like around 10 to 15 crores, we might go on the investments in the foreign countries, like the assets what we have planned for. Okay, approximately as of now, the detailed working has not been done. Okay, and on the workflow side, working capital side, we do the process where we can at least have a reserve of 2 to 3 months of cash outflows. That's what we planned as of now.
Okay, got it. Okay. So, right. Thank you for answering my questions and all the best for the future.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Pradeep, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead. Mr. Pradeep, I
Hello.
would request you to... Yes, sir, you're audible now.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sir, first of all, can we expect the monthly update in the tabular form, basically, which is properly having what is the order received in this month, what is the basically cash received or trade receivable received in this month, what is the revenue executed in this month, and that is a tabular fashion, basically, because the investor confidence has gone very low, and because of whatever we have committed and we are suffering. So, and this year is gonna be good. So, means if we can have the monthly tabular-based proper thing, like the way you told just now, the 30 crore order, basically, we gave update that 30 crore order we have received from Tippett in the month of November. And now in the month of May, we are saying that the order did not realize. And we did not get any update in between regarding this. If we can have the monthly, basically, proper updates, that will at least help the investor confidence gaining up.
No, we are not saying in the month of May that the order is not realized. The order was realized by Tippett, but it is not consolidated into Phantom's account. I'm sorry if there is a communication before.
Sir, it is not coming in the numbers ultimately.
No, it is consolidated. If it is consolidated, it would have reflected in Phantom's balance sheet. But unfortunately, the court orders, came by March 27th only. So that is the reason it was not reflecting in our account. Otherwise, it is still Tippett has done us 1 million is what I'm saying.
Yes, sir, but the updates should have been given. That is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, definitely we will try to do better
updates. Update in the regular fashion, basically, if we can have basically.
We will definitely try to do.
Really required. The transparency level has gone to the very bottom mark.
Sure. We will definitely try to do that.
The second question is, sir, the Tippett acquisition. For example, the Chapter 11 proceeding has been happened. So, how is the reputation recovered, basically? Because due to the Chapter 11 proceeding or the bankruptcy proceeding, the reputation of the Tippett or in general would have gone down. And are we basically now, are they getting projects from the big player like Amazon or Disney or things like that? Or still we are basically relying on the second subcontracting thing?
No. So this is when it comes to Chapter 11, it is not a exact bankruptcy filing. It is a filing for restructuring the company. So it is, I'm not sure about it here, but in the US, they have this option for restructuring. So they are basically restructuring with the support of the new investor. Is what we have, informed the bank, and everybody knows it. And a couple of other major 2 VFX houses have done this in the past, and they are still one of the leading houses in the global market. So this is nothing. This will not definitely impact. This will not definitely impact Tippett's reputation. When it comes to Tippett's reputation, we have recently worked on this Marvel show called what is that? Ironheart, right? Ironheart. And, this is recent award, and we recently worked on the Star Wars show also. So there is no such question to be raised about the reputation, because it is still there and they are very much intact and in a very good books of the major production houses.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you. So that's the monthly order update, basically.
Sure. We will look into it. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Mahesh, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. So just a follow-up on the trade receivables. So the only thing I don't understand is in the first half, 66 crores was said to be the trade receivable at the end of H1. You said 10 crores was already collected. And in the operational highlights, I didn't quite catch the figures, but you said a lot of amount was already collected, but it wasn't reflected in the cash flow statement. So can you just tell me about it?
Basically, the outstanding what we had around 66 crores in H1 closing of last year, right? In that, we collected almost 58% of the collections. And the balances carry forwarded is 36 crores for this financial year. That's what he was explaining in the operational highlights. Understood?
Okay. Yeah, understood. And for the second half, how much is the trade receivables then?
26 crores we have invoiced, and we collected around 22 crores. Only the 4 crores were outstanding, which is adding up from 32 to 4. It's 36 crores.
Okay, but like 85 crores is the remaining. 85 crores is what you showed in the balance sheet for the whole year. So the remaining 40 crores?
In that 85 crores, we have an unbilled of 43 crores, which is unbilled yet to invoice, which will be billing in the subsequent month, like April, May, June. Okay. And balance 42 crores, where we had a 42 crores, in that we collected around 6 crores also. So now, as of now, he was representing 36 crores. As it is.
Can you just... It's much clearer now. So one more thing, that 40 crores which you're saying is unbilled. So how is it unbilled? Like, I don't understand. Like, did it flow through the income statement, or like, I guess the previous gentleman also asked this question, but can you explain that? Like,
okay, basically unbilled is how it is. Basically more than the percentage of 25%, whatever the working is being done on the milestone, but not reached to the milestone of 30%. For example, I have a first milestone of 30%. 25%, more than 25% I've completed, that goes into unbilled, and upon the confirmations and the milestone achieved, it will be converted into the revenue in debtors basically, and then the invoice will be flowing to the customer. Okay. Less than the 25%, this will be sitting in the WIP, work in progress, which yet to work on for the milestones, or yet to go on the unbilled. I think I'm clear.
Yeah, I understood it now. Yeah, thank you so much. And one more thing, so our QIP was rejected by the NSE, right? So what was the reason for that?
Actually, it is not rejected. As Mr. Vijay clearly mentioned, we are planning to get this QIP fundraising in multiple tranches based on the requirement. And first tranche, which has been planned for 16 crores. And through that 16 crores, it has to be come from two different investors, not more than 50%. But due to the technical problem, they have sent that entire money through one account as 90% and 10% from the other account. So it is not valid, and it has been received in our escrow. And when NSE has been inquired, it's supposed to be not more than 50% from one account. So that has been returned to the particular investor, and that's what the technical issue happened. It is not rejected actually.
So basically the money was received. They were supposed to send it, not more than 50%, but the one investor, he did nearly about 85%, 90% by himself. So that is the only technical error which happened.
So that was the reason the whole thing got rejected, is it? Or invalidated, whatever it is?
Yes, that is the reason, yes.
It's not the whole thing is rejected. The QIP approval is still there. That only for that application, first tranche which we are looking for, only that is being rejected. It's not the rejection itself. It isn't a technical issue from the investor side. So the investor will be coming back, and we will be getting the funds as well in the next tranche when we are going forward for the QIP application. It's not the rejection.
So was this? Yeah, I get it. So was this technical error for one investor, or is it like
one investor have sent a fund more than the 50%? There was a two allottee was there. Okay, more than 50%. 50% only to be allotted for the 2%. But one allottee have sent more than 85% of the fund. So that is the reason it has been rejected. It has been not rejected. It has been shown as a technical issue. Then they have told us to send back the funds to the investors. So these people are going to participate in the next tranche.
So basically, we got the money.
So there are two investors.
We got the money in the escrow.
I understood that. What I'm asking is, were there two investors in the first tranche?
Yes.
Okay. So both of the things got, disorganized, and so both the investors will have to apply for the QIP again. I mean, pay the money in the next tranche again.
In the next tranche, when we open it, they will.
In the next tranche. And does this affect our operational capabilities because the money is not raised?
No. No, it's not going to affect anything because these are all planned for an investments and an expansion perspectives only.
So the expansion is getting delayed, right?
Yeah. Expansion is little getting delayed. Whenever the requirements comes on, we are under the process of expansions. Whenever the funds is required, we go for the trenches and we get the funds out. It's not related to the working capital anymore, yeah.
Okay, and what was the figures for the first tranche of the QIP?
It was 80, it's for 60 crores. 40 for
60 crores.
QIP and 20 is from warranty.
Yeah, warrant has gone through, right? QIP is the only thing which has remained.
Yeah.
So 40 crores worth of capital expansion has been delayed, is what you're saying.
We cannot say it is delayed. It's because of the technical issue. It was cooling period. It has been for 3 to 4 weeks as per SEBI norms. We are just in the cooling period. So upon the expansion requirements, we will be going it. It is not a delay, we can say that. It's a cooling period where we are there in the technical issue.
No, but ultimately the 40 crores will be used for the expansion, right? That is why I'm saying it's a delay. If the QIP has gone through like last week,
it is all going as per plan only. We wanted to be ready with the investments and we still have time, so it is not going to get delayed.
Okay. And regarding the expansion, so China and US, you had told some figures which you're expecting in FY25. So can you give us a breakdown of PAT margins from each of the regions, like from China or from the Middle East or from the USA and from the
we don't have that information right now. I will ask the IRPR team to reach out to you with the proper response on this.
Yeah, please tell them to do, because last time I guess I asked for some information and they didn't contact me and I wasn't able to get it also. And as the previous gentleman, and as the previous gentleman also said, quarterly updates or monthly updates, anything, because last year has been very rough for the investors of the company, and for personally you also, I know for a fact, because even I'm a business owner. So it will be better if we get a good update, so for the next 6 months, you are expecting good cash flows and strong operating profits, right? So I guess it will be better if you can give us a monthly update or a quarterly update or whatever it is, so that, to restore investor confidence.
Sure, we are on it.
Because, done.
Thank you.
And regarding this all things, we'll work it out.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Meera Gosalia, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes,
hello,
sir,
am I
you're
audible?
audible. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure. So just wanted to ask, what is our employee count currently and what are the hiring plans? So just wanted to know that do we have the bandwidth of the operations to execute 200 crores worth of in a year? Just wanted to know that.
Yeah. Right now we have more than 450 employees on payroll and around 150 to 200 engaged with us on a project to project in a contract basis as well. So we have, and apart from that, we have a very strong outsourcing, vendors pool and also a lot of freelancers pool as well. And our HRD has a great database of more than 10,000 artists in our database. So, whenever we need, we are in a right capacity to, pull in more resource power.
Okay, right. Sure. And just wanted to know that what would be the range we can get in the next 2 to 3 years for Phantom standalone, then Tippet and the China business? Like, do the China business have the potential to get to 100 crores in rupees revenue, like in the next 2 to 3 years or in that range?
The next 2 to 3 years, you are talking about China?
China and in general about all three divisions, that Phantom, Tippet and China business. What is the range that we can achieve in the next 2 to 3 years in revenue?
In revenue, we are expecting more than 750 crores is what I can say, but I need to verify those numbers. I don't have it right now with me, but this is what we are projecting.
In the next 3 years, right?
Yes. This is minimum. Yes. More than that only we will be able to do. Yeah.
Okay, right.
Because
And what are
consolidating
kind of...
Tibet and China, it is looking very prospective. So we are looking at a very prospective business in the future.
Right, sure. And in the China business in general, in the industry, are the margins at par with like around the 35-40% EBITDA margins which we see? So are the margins in that range or lower or higher?
For initially, it might be little less, but by going forward, it will be more. But for the time being, because we incorporated just now, and we are seeing some operational additional cost and things as well. So once it has been uploaded to India, the outsourcing works, so that it will help us to increase the EBITDA and the PAT for China.
Okay. And what are the like the range of investment that we need to enter into a region like in Middle East, in China, and like how much time it takes to like, recover the investment, like the payback period or something?
China, basically, it has a high potential. We are working on the investment part, and moreover, we have a good internal accruals to maintain the China operation from their business inwards itself. So for China, we are not that much focusing into major investments at all, and only the like material parts and the infrastructure has to be done, and rest all the resource and other parts will be taken care of the internal accruals from Chinese market. And Middle East is a different sector, and that I think Vijay can add a few more points for Middle East.
No, it is basically it's not just visual effects we are looking at Middle East. Some other different verticals also we are looking at, which I cannot disclose right now, but I'll keep you all posted on that.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. All the best to our entire team. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. The next follow-up question is from the line of Anil Kumar Sharma, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir, my second question is regarding how much debt do you expect in this at the year end of this coming year? Are you planning to raise the debt also? Or you and the second question is, you have raised the QIP.
Sorry, I didn't get you the first question. Sorry.
Sir, what will be the debt you are total debt outstanding in this year? And the second question is, QIP you have raised, which was failed technically due to technical reasons. What was the price for the issue price of that?
Okay. For the debtors, it's 85 crores we have closed. In that, 42 crores were outstanding. As of today, it is...
No, that is not debtors, sir, not debtors, please. Debt. Loan outstanding, that.
Okay. The loan outstanding you are saying, it's almost 15 crores which we are standing with in the loans basically. Where we got recently in the current year, means the closing year, which we got an additional working capital from the bank. So only that it will be there. And it's a long-term loan of 15 crores which we are holding on. So that also will be in the next 2 to 3 years will be reducing it. So it won't be a much debt. Yeah.
And what is the rate of the share price at what you were planning to raise that QIP? What was the issue price?
The QIP price works on last 21 days working days and 10 average days working days. So that has to be calculated when the applications goes on. So that valuations will be done on the date when we are going on the issues. Surely we will let you know on that. So right now I cannot tell you the numbers because it will be a volatile market as there. So we cannot just close the average now itself. So it will be on the valuation prospects only when we are going on the QIP. We will let you know on that.
Okay. So it means you are not planning to raise any debt in this year, coming year for expansion.
Yeah, we are not.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Sanil, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead. Mr. Sanil, I would request you to unmute your line and speak, please. Due to no response from the current participant, we will move on. Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. A reminder to all the participants that you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The next follow-up question is from the line of Shikhar Mandra from Vivo Commercial Limited. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So based on what you explained regarding the unbilled receivables, so my question is, this year again with such a huge quantum of work which we are planning to do, we'll again have a big unbilled book because out of the 200 crores of revenue you do, there'll be some projects which will, you will not be
Sorry
giving 25 to 30.
to interrupt, sir. Mr. Shekhar, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
May I request you to please use your handset? Your audio is not clear.
Hello, is it better now?
Yes, sir. Can you please repeat
Yeah.
your question? Thank you.
Yeah. So my question is regarding the unbilled receivables. So based on what you explained regarding the milestone, when you do 25 to 30% of the project, it's kept in the unbilled receivables work. So this year with the huge quantum of work we are doing, so again we'll have a big book of unbilled receivables. So how do you ensure? How do you ensure that is not there? Because a lot of our cash flows you're projecting to be positive is based on this unbilled receivables coming in. But again, this year we'll have a big book of unbilled receivables. So how do you explain this?
Okay. If you see on 200 crores when we are pushing, we will be increasing our headcounts as well to that extent. And we won't be seeing much numbers in that because last minute milestones might work out and we will push it off on the revenue. Okay. So we won't be seeing 20 to 30% of it, not the big number we will be seeing at what you're seeing now. But that's what the plan going forward, and we'll make sure that operationally we will push these milestones and we will follow up with the customers to get this approved and we'll be billing it out. So as of now, we are not seeing that operational issues which we can go in unbilled on, but we'll try to minimize that unbilled as much as we can.
Also, if you look into this order books of some 0 crores, that is all supposed to be closed before Q4 only. So there won't be any unbilled on those numbers. So that is all, we have a very clear projection and, the movies are either slated to be a release or a series, episodes will be released. So whatever the number that we have, disclosed as 72 is all getting closed before Q4 only.
Okay. Got it. Second, please continue.
And also adding to it, whatever the unbilled we have completed in the last year, that is already billed 60% of it. So we are expecting to complete by June or July maxi. So that also will be converted.
Got it. Perfect. And secondly, on the Tibet side, how did the balance sheet of Tibet look? I mean, what are the receivables this year and cash flows of Tibet?
As of now, we see a very minimal turnaround time for the Tibet ones because they go on the more than a year or 18 months or tenure will be the more because the release dates always ahead for them when the post-productions they are working on. So I see that very minimal receivables will be there, and also the cash flow will be always a positive because they are collecting upfront as well on the collections, and they try to complete with the milestones. And once the outsourcing happens in India, we will also support them as a production friend. So that also will in turn to reduce the negative cash flow. So this most probably it will be on the positive side only.
Okay. Can you quantify that? How much were the receivables for Tibet for this year, and what was the operating cash flow from operations?
No, we are not having right now, so we'll get back to you on that. That won't be a problem for us. We'll get back to you on that.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Thank you, and all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. As there are no further questions from the participants, I would now like to hand the conference over to Mr. Sahil Patil for closing comments.
Thank you everyone for joining the conference call of Phantom Digital Effects Limited. If you have any queries, please feel free to write to us at info@akmiladvisors.com. Once again, thank you all for joining the call.
Thank you. On behalf of AKMIL Strategic Advisors, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.